feels like summer, and it feels like summer.
Hola everyone, JB Thrills here, back with another video. If you don't already know, Seaworld Orlando finally announced the surf coaster coming to their park. And after a lot of speculation, it's finally happening. And in 2023, we get to see the world's first surf coaster by B&M debut. But despite getting a teaser, we still know very little about the roller coaster, other than the fact that it's a stand-up coaster, which I predicted by the way. But anyways, in today's video, we'll be breaking down all the clips from the trailer, which could piece together what the name of the attraction will be, what its layout will look like, and deciding if this will be a great addition for the park, and the possible revival of stand-up coasters. But before I get into the video, I would like to say, if you like my content and videos, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to know when new videos arrive on my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the channel for all those thrill seekers. My channel explores all sorts of thrills, from coasters to flat rides to more. No matter where they're located, it's covered on my channel. And while yes, most of my content takes place in Texas, I make more than just Texas videos. So if you're interested in thrills, you should definitely stick around. Anyways, let's get into today's video. So by reading today's title of the video, you might be wondering, how did I predict this? Well, let's flash back all the way to that terrible year of 2020. My video quality was still not that good, but it was time for growth, luckily. 2020 was also the same year that the permits came out for a surf coaster for Seaworld Orlando, and everyone was super surprised to see this brand new coaster model from B&M. So everyone started speculating what this coaster would look like, and made guesses ranging from a modified B&M Giga, to a B&M launch coaster, to a lot of crazy stuff. But me, I was simple. The name was a pretty obvious giveaway, and the surf coaster actually reminded me of a coaster from this game I used to play on my Wii, Thrillville Off the Rails. So then I made this prediction.
Because it has to look like a surf roller coaster for a reason. Like maybe the cars have a surfboard appearance. Maybe the movements that ride is like a surfer. Or like you're standing up on a surfboard type coaster car.
So yeah, I predicted the coaster 2 years ago, which is insane. But like I said, we still don't know its layout and we still don't know what its name will be. So breaking down every frame in the teaser, I'm gonna try to predict those as well. Starting off with the layout, we do get a few glimpses of it. First, we get a full panoramic view of the entire layout, and if you pause, you can actually see it. Sure, it's a tiny little glimpse, but it's obvious that this coaster will affect the skyline of the park. Now after that, we see the first glimpse of the coaster launching from the station, and if you freeze, the station is right behind the riders. So it looks like the very first thing will be the launch, which then leads into an overbanked turn. And if you pause again, you can see the rest of the layout, which is a drop into a turned hill, and then into a giant corkscrew, before going to the rest of the layout. In fact, the most accurate depiction of this layout is from BGW fans. So basically, to summarize, what we can take away from this coaster is that it will have one inversion and one launch, with majority of the coaster being overbanked turns and a small little helix, which honestly isn't that impressive. But remember, it is a stand-up coaster. And honestly, I think this might be like a lower level family coaster. Like not entirely for families, but it's more of a coaster to work up into the big thrills like Mako or something like that. Like imagine Wavebreaker the rescue coaster at SeaWorld San Antonio, but standing up and with one inversion. And Wavebreaker is a family coaster. And honestly, this is good for SeaWorld Orlando, because it does bring a unique thrill to the park, and it allows something for kids to work themselves up to ride more extreme rides like Kraken and Mako. And again, it's not entirely for kids, because it is a little bit too intense, and stand-up coasters don't exactly have the heights for little kids. And for those of you that will complain and say, oh, but the coaster will be mid, as it doesn't have a really strong layout after the launch, just remember, this is the first surf coaster. So if this is a success, we can see way more extreme versions of this in the near future. Maybe even a 200-foot tall surf coaster. You never know. So let's just see how it ends up. Now that we've got the layout revealed, what about its name? Well actually, its name was in the trailer and no one knew about it. In the end, when it says opening 2023 and says #surfadvisory, this little sign with the flag says warning high surf. And honestly, I think that's the name for the attraction, high surf. It sounds really cool, and it makes sense as the coaster is high in the air with the surfing experience. Now it could also be named Surf Warning, but the fact that the hashtag also says High Surf Advisory makes me believe that the name will be High Surf. And again, I really like it. But now that we have its name and layout, what could this coaster mean for the future of B&M stand-ups? Well, this depends on how well this coaster does. If it becomes a success, then we'll definitely see the comeback of stand-up coasters, and also the revamp of stand-up coasters. As you can tell, this coaster has new stand-up seats, which are most likely going to be way more comfortable. And if they end up being comfortable, there's a possibility we can see lots of the old seats on old B&M stand-ups being converted with these new seats. These can make rides like the Riddler Revenge, Georgia Scorcher, and etc. way better experiences. And honestly, I'm super hyped for that, because this coaster can lead the way for better stand-up coasters. So my final prediction is that if the B&M Surf Coaster is a success, we'll see the revival of stand-up coasters in the world. Lots of old B&M stand-ups will be reverted, and new B&M stand-ups can be made, with possible more intense layouts and more launches. Like imagine a B&M Surf Coaster similar to Pantheon, that goes forwards and backwards. That'd be insane, but I guess only time will tell. Anyways, what do you think of the B&M Surf Coaster? Will it be a great addition for Seaworld Orlando? And are you excited for it? Comment down below. Anyways, thank you for watching. This is JB Thrills, signing out.